Hey crafters, I'm Shay, and if you love making Cricut projects while also saving time and money, then this is the video for you. Because today I'm going to show you how to save thousands on vector art designs, graphics, all of those things that you're going to need to get crafting with your Cricut machine. Plus, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started crafting with this amazing machine. If you're wanting to get crafting with the cutting machine, you're going to need to use a vector graphic. You'll also see SVG files. If you're wondering, what does an SVG even mean? Essentially, it is a specific type of graphic that is created, and this way when you enlarge it, when you make it smaller, it doesn't change the quality of it. So this is great for crafting. It also is something that your machine is able to read. It doesn't necessarily have a background. It's usually layered with colors and shapes, and essentially that is the type of file, kind of like a JPEG or a PNG that you would use in the past, and you'd probably be pretty familiar with on your computer. It is called an SVG. Also known as a vector graphic, and that's what we're going to be working with today because that is what my Cricut understands to read and knows where to cut out or draw. So that's a little snippet of what that even is and why it's important, because that is what you need to have your Cricut actually go ahead and start creating designs and projects. If you're using your Cricut machine for the first time, here is a step-by-step guide on how to actually get started. So we're going to start off with the box. Step 1, unbox and set up. First things first, unbox your Cricut machine and plug it in. Super simple. Download Cricut Design Space. You can do this on your phone, on your tablet, your iPad. Go ahead and just download the app. Now, if you're doing it on your computer, you're gonna go ahead and download Cricut Design Space. And then all you need to do is set up your account. It's with your email, you set up a password, super simple. Make sure to connect your machine via Bluetooth or USB, and that is going to be the steps that it actually helps you through directly on Cricut Design Space, so don't worry if that sounds intimidating, we've got you. Step 2, upload your design. Now here's the cool part. I got this design from ZDigitizing. It was already vectorized and ready to use. All I had to do was upload it into Cricut Design Space. I started a new project. Just click upload on Cricut Design Space, drag your SVG file, hit insert image, continue. And look at that. The design appears clean, flawless, no edits needed. I'm just gonna go ahead and size it to what I need for my project, and I'm ready to go ahead and click make it. It's honestly that simple. The next step is choosing your material. Today I'm gonna be using vinyl, but you could use cardstock, iron-on. All you're gonna do is go ahead and select which material you're using on Cricut Design Space, and then you can adjust the blade and pressure settings if needed, but honestly, it's already inputted in there, so I don't suggest fiddling with that, especially if you're new to it. You're not gonna need to. Your Cricut will do just fine without needing to adjust anything with vinyl straps. I feel like that would look really good. So we'll do the light blue for the background and the dark blue for the front. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna grab our mat. There are a couple options for mats when it comes to Cricut. I suggest the green standard grip mat and 12 by 12, the easiest one to go with. You're gonna take off that protective sheet, and then you're gonna go ahead and load your material. Something important with your Cricut, you're going to want to make sure it is away from the wall, because when the mat gets sucked in through the back, it will hit the wall otherwise, or whatever is behind here. It will bend your mat, it could break it, it could ruin your material. So make sure you have a good amount of space behind the wall so that your mat can go through and back as the blade is doing its cut. Okay, so what we're gonna do is load the Cricut mat and hit go. It's honestly that simple. So if you wanna make your Cricut projects look professional without spending too much, you should try ZDigitizing. I've put a link in the description with a 50% off discount code for your first time order. Just click the link, use the code, and see how amazing your designs can look. Trust me, you'll love it, just like I did. You get high quality vector art without spending a lot, which is perfect if you want to save money. All these features make ZDigitizing a smart choice for anyone looking to make their Cricut projects look professional, save time and money, like myself, and I'm sure you as well love to save money. Then you can buy more craft supplies. Come on, that's how us crafters save money while making money. It's like crafters math, you know what I'm saying? Like girl math, but for crafters. Okay. Load our Cricut mat with the flashing arrow. Have the arrow, and now it's flashing this. We're gonna go ahead and press that, and it's going to go ahead and just cut out our vinyl. Now we can go ahead and remove our mat. Perfect, and we can weed out our material. Use your weeding tool to remove any extra bits. I mean, come on, look how perfect that graphic is. This is so cute. I can't wait to get this started. Next, you're gonna go ahead and just take your transfer tape. So I'm just gonna cut out my transfer tape and peel up the tape. Step 5 is transfer your design. You're going to place a transfer sheet over the cut design, peel it off, and place it on your item, whether you're doing a shirt, a mug, a notebook, whichever you desire. Use your scraper to not only adhere it to the transfer sheet itself, but to the actual material. So if you're doing this on a mug, you're just gonna peel this up, place it directly on the mug, and you can use your scraper to go ahead and do that. Now I'm putting it on my daughter's bed frame, so I'm gonna go up and do that, and let's attempt to film that as I do it upside down on her bed. Alrighty, so this is the bunk bed that my husband built. We're gonna try to get under here. I have my little vinyl and my scraper, and all I'm gonna do here, this is very hard to do, and put it up. So we're gonna peel away. We're going to stick it. Okay, so we have it up there, trying to film this one-handed, fitting under a bunk bed. And I'm gonna scrape it. My plan is to cover this whole thing, but this is the center of it. It's very nostalgic. My dad, when I was little, a little girl, painted this little star that he created on my roof, and he made a whole space-themed roof with paint, and super nostalgic to me. So my daughter also loves space. It's her favorite thing, so I'm gonna cover all of this, and this is kind of the center of it all. So I really like that I was able to have ZDigitizing recreate this childhood memory for me, because let me tell you, I would have not been able to do that myself. So cool. We're finishing this outro in my daughter's bedroom, apparently, while I keep on going ahead and using these pens to create something up there. Their turnaround time is my favorite part. 1 to 4 hours was how fast to vectorize your design. It's amazing. I was able to get multiple designs because I ordered multiple different designs from them. I got them very quickly. They also do free edits and things like if you want to tweak certain things, so that's really great as well. I also find it a great bonus as a business owner, because if someone asks for something really specific that they're requesting, I can go ahead and go to ZDigitizing and be like, hey, can you make this happen? And they've made it happen time and time again for me for different businesses that I've been working on in different projects. So it's been a really great one. It makes it so smooth and easy to work my projects.